So intelligence is the ability to act according to the environment, that is to be more flexible and to not always do the same thing. So algorithms, classical software, they're defined by the fact that they always do the same thing. In fact, that's the definition of an algorithm. Whereas in intelligent software, in AI, the algorithms or the methods that underlie it actually perform an optimization at runtime so that the actions taken are always optimal with respect to the current situation. So these programs can adapt themselves to changes in the environment, to changes in the user goals, much more flexibly than current software. Well, when we talk about finance, of course, there are many roles that software plays in there. The one that I would probably consider the most interesting one is to develop trading strategies, to make decisions on how to trade financial assets. And here, clearly, there's an issue of optimization. So when we use AI, we can optimize in a more flexible way. We can change our criteria more flexibly according to maybe who is our customer or who is the one that is actually the client that we need to optimize for. Also, more advanced techniques allow us to take into account what other agents, other actors in the financial world are doing and to take their reaction, for example, to our trading strategies into account. So clearly we can make a step further to the current software that's currently around for these processes. Well, there is definitely some competition with China in the area of AI because China has a lot more data. And so today, most AI systems are based on learning from data. It's much more effective than programming the different rules and models by hand. And in countries in Europe, particularly, there are a lot of regulations and there's a certain aversion to collecting data. Also, our markets are smaller. We don't have these enormous numbers of users, so we don't have as much data. And so in many areas, China is likely to take the lead because the quality of your AI system basically depends on how much data you have. So in that sense, there may be some competition. Maybe in Switzerland, we are too small anyway, so we might actually do well to ally ourselves with China. And maybe it allows us actually to leapfrog and to, if we make a smart alliances, maybe we can actually do better than other countries in Europe.